Solitude is the price of personal growth, a journey marked by overcoming pains that paradoxically strengthen. Adversities refine our decisions, fueled by the desire not to repeat past mistakes. Life, inherently unjust, doesn't always reward good or punish evil, challenging us to find value in ourselves, regardless of others' perceptions. Being cautious in discerning the true intentions of others is crucial, as not everyone desires our success. In life's journey, it's essential to act with integrity, make firm decisions, and move forward with faith, even when the path ahead is unclear. True wisdom lies in learning from every experience, persevering through failures, and finding gratitude in simple moments, turning them into precious life lessons. Loneliness and personal development. When contemplating loneliness and personal development, it's crucial to recognize this condition not only as a state of isolation, but also as a gateway to self-discovery. Loneliness, often perceived as emptiness, paradoxically emerges as fertile ground for inner growth. It's in this silence, in this separation from the everyday tumult and external influences, that the necessary space for introspection and self-understanding is found. As we tread the path of personal development, we encounter crossroads that invite us to deeply evaluate our values, aspirations, and the ties that connect us to others. This journey, while enriching, can also lead us down solitary paths, untangling ourselves from relationships that no longer resonate with our authentic selves, can be both a liberation and a source of isolation. Disconnecting from friendships and environments that no longer reflect our emerging values is a testament to the internal transformation that is underway. However, it is precisely in this apparent desolation that the true essence of self-awareness and authenticity flourishes. This process of self-inquiry and voluntary seclusion is not a denial of the human need for connection, but a re-evaluation of what we consider genuine affinities. Loneliness, in this context, is not an abyss, but a bridge to a deeper understanding of oneself, and by extension, others. It offers us the clarity to discern with whom we wish to share our essence, strengthening relationships that are truly resonant and meaningful. Personal development, therefore, can be understood as a journey of both distancing and discovery. The loneliness that accompanies this process is an invitation to reflection, a moment of pause that allows us to hear our inner voice more clearly. It challenges us to confront our insecurities, fears, and doubts, transforming them into steps toward a more resilient and authentic version of ourselves. Through this apparent isolation, we learn to be our own company, to appreciate our own presence, and to recognize the strength that lies in self-acceptance and self-awareness. Thus, loneliness, far from being a mere byproduct of personal growth, reveals itself as an intrinsic and valuable condition of this process. It is the terrain upon which the structures of self-awareness, resilience, and authenticity are erected. Facing loneliness, not as a lack, but as an opportunity for growth, is one of the profoundest reflections we can have on our journey of personal development. It offers us the opportunity to emerge from this period not only with a greater understanding of who we are, but also with the wisdom of who we can become. Difficulties, when approached with a posture of resilience and learning, transcend their seemingly destructive role to become catalysts for profound transformation. They teach us to embrace impermanence, to find beauty in struggle, and to extract wisdom from pain. This journey, filled with ups and downs, molds us into stronger, more compassionate individuals, more aware of our limitless potential. Thus, we learn to dance in the rain, not just waiting for the storm to pass, but celebrating the growth that comes with each falling drop. Injustices of life. When we contemplate the injustices of life, we encounter one of the most challenging paradoxes of human existence. the discrepancy between our notions of deservingness and the reality of unfolding events. This chasm often serves as a source of disillusionment and deep questioning about the moral fabric that governs our world. Recognizing that good deeds may go unrewarded, while transgressions sometimes go unpunished, requires significant emotional and spiritual maturity from us. This reflection on the apparent lack of justice should not be seen as an invitation to cynicism or resignation, but rather as a call to deepen our understanding of what truly gives meaning to our existence. The quest for a purpose and meaning that transcend external rewards and punishments leads us on an internal journey of discovery, where the values and principles we choose as our guides become our true north. Acting in accordance with one's principles, regardless of the outcomes, is a demonstration of integrity and courage. This choice, although it may seem at odds with the unwritten rules of success and social recognition, is the cornerstone of a life authentically lived. The true reward lies in the congruence between our actions and our deepest values, in the peace of mind that comes from a commitment to what we consider just and right. In confronting the injustices of life, we are also invited to reflect on our capacity for compassion and empathy. Recognizing that the world does not always reward the good or punish the bad reminds us of the complexity of the human condition and the need to seek to understand the stories and individual struggles behind actions. This expanded perspective helps us develop a deeper patience with ourselves and others, acknowledging that each of us is on a unique journey, often marked by invisible challenges. Furthermore, facing injustices with dignity and remaining true to one's principles teaches us about the resilience of the human spirit. The ability to remain intact amidst adversity is a testament to the strength that resides within each of us. We learn thus that true power is not found in the ability to control outcomes, but in the ability to maintain our essence unshaken, regardless of external circumstances. Therefore, the injustices of life, although painful, are crucial for our moral and spiritual development. They teach us to seek a higher purpose, to live according to our deepest values, and to cultivate a more comprehensive and compassionate understanding of the complexity of human life. Ultimately, in facing injustices with integrity and resilience, we rise above them, finding a peace and satisfaction that transcend the fluctuations of fortune and external recognition. If you've made it this far, help us take this knowledge even further. Comment, Stoic community, share and subscribe. Just as our content reached you, it can impact even more lives. Let's continue together. Success and failure. In the complex fabric that comprises our journey through life, the concepts of success and failure are intricately intertwined, often presenting themselves not as opposites, but as travel companions. The perception that failure is not just a passing event, but a vital precursor to success invites us to reassess our relationship with setbacks and adversities. Understanding failure as an indispensable stage on the path to achieving significant accomplishments is a paradigm shift that profoundly transforms our approach to challenges. This reconsideration of failure as an essential component of success unfolds into a richer appreciation of persistence and resilience. The ability to stand firm, to keep striving after setbacks, becomes an invaluable value. It is in persistence that the essence of true success is found, not in brief moments of triumph, but in the long journey of continuous effort and dedication. This understanding highlights the importance of maintaining passion and enthusiasm, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Moreover, approaching failures as valuable lessons enriches our journey, providing profound insights and growth opportunities. Each setback Each unexpected detour serves as a training ground for the refinement of our skills, the clarification of our goals, and the fortification of our character. These moments of failure, far from being endpoints, are the foundations upon which we build the resilience necessary to face future challenges with greater wisdom and strength. Recognizing that success is often forged in the flames of failure allows us to embrace our falls with a perspective of learning and growth. This acceptance transforms our journey, making it not a frenzied pursuit of external victories, but a deep exploration of the human potential for overcoming and achievement. By valuing the journey as much as the destination, we cultivate a genuine appreciation for the moments of struggle, knowing that they are the ones that prepare us for moments of glory. Therefore, the relationship between success and failure reveals itself not as a battle between opposites, but as a dance between partners who mutually need each other. Failure, with its shadows and depths, provides the necessary contrast for success, with its light and elevation to truly shine. In this interplay, we learn that success is not the opposite of failure, but its inevitable outcome, forged through persistence, passion, and the ability to turn every stumble into a step forward. Thus, armed with the understanding that each failure is a step on the ladder of success, we march forward, with our eyes fixed not only on the peaks of future achievements, but on the beauty and value of the journey itself. Interpersonal relationships and trust. Navigating the sometimes turbulent waters of interpersonal relationships requires more than simple intuition. It demands profound wisdom and keen discernment. Building trust, this essential foundation of human bonds, is a complex process, permeated by both revelations and concealments. Recognizing that human intentions can be as varied as the stars in the night sky invites us to adopt a stance of cautiousness balanced with openness. This duality of openness and caution does not suggest emotional closure, but rather a careful selection of whom we place our trust in. Learning to discern the genuineness of others' intentions is a vital skill, forged both in experience and reflection. Interpersonal relationships, rich in their complexity, are fertile ground for personal growth, but can also be the stage for disappointments when trust is placed hastily. The wisdom in whom to trust involves not only reading external signals, but also deep introspection. Questioning why we choose to trust, on what basis we are building our expectations, and how our own experiences and biases shape our perception of others, are crucial steps on this journey. By cultivating this skill, we become more adept at establishing healthy relationships, based on mutual understanding and clear intentions. Moreover, it is imperative to recognize that trust, once established, requires maintenance. Like a garden that needs constant care, interpersonal relationships flourish under continuous attention and nurturing. Transparency, open communication, and vulnerability are essential ingredients in this equation, allowing relationships to deepen and withstand the inevitable storms of life. The ability to navigate the complexities of human relationships with discernment not only protects against disappointments, but also opens paths to truly meaningful connections. Recognizing and appreciating the diversity of human intentions empowers us to build bridges of understanding and empathy, even amidst differences. This approach, which balances openness with prudence, not only enriches our social fabric, but also strengthens us individually by teaching us about the limits and possibilities of the human spirit. Therefore, in the weaving of interpersonal relationships, trust emerges not only as a binding element, but as a mirror that reflects our own complexities and aspirations. By learning to trust wisely, we not only navigate more securely in the ocean of human interactions, but also tread a path of self-discovery and personal growth. discovering in trust one of the highest testimonies of our shared humanity. Self-esteem and self-knowledge. In the solitary yet universal journey towards self-awareness, it is discovered that self-knowledge and self-esteem are like two sides of the same coin, indispensable for the construction of a fulfilling and meaningful existence. Immersed in a world where external validation often overrides recognition of intrinsic worth, we are invited to reflect: what is the true essence of being? Self-knowledge, this incessant and profound quest to understand our own depths, reveals itself not only as an act of introspection, but as a bold challenge. It is a journey that calls us to dive into the darkest recesses of our soul, confronting our fears, insecurities, and above all, our truths. This intrinsic exploration is the key to unlocking the unlimited potential dormant within us, waiting to be awakened. Simultaneously, self-esteem emerges as the loving recognition of our own worth. A flame that, once ignited, illuminates the path to authenticity and the courage to be who we truly are. Far from being an act of narcissism, nurturing self-love is a gesture of respect for one's own existence. It is understanding that, despite imperfections and mistakes, we are worthy of love and compassion from ourselves and from others. However, it is important to emphasize that building unwavering self-esteem is not a task accomplished overnight. It requires a constant commitment to recognizing and accepting oneself, a process that is both challenging and liberating. In the weaving of this complex tapestry of emotions and experiences, each of us is called to weave, with threads of patience and perseverance, the mantle of our own dignity. As we reflect on these concepts, we are led to question: how can we cultivate a more loving and understanding relationship with ourselves? The answer lies in the daily practice of self-observation and the courage to honestly confront the various facets of our being. Through this exercise of self-examination, we begin to unravel the mysteries that make us up, learning to value our uniqueness and celebrate our achievements, no matter how small. Therefore, let us embark on this odyssey of self-awareness, remembering that each step taken toward self-understanding is a step toward freedom. May we, with bravery, explore the internal paths that lead us to the recognition of our authentic value, regardless of the external voices that try to define us. And may, at the end of this journey, we not only find ourselves, but also the peace and satisfaction that come from knowing that we are enough, just as we are. If you're enjoying this, don't miss out on the opportunity. Purchase the ebook now, Stoicism in the 21st Century, Ancient Strategies for Modern Challenges, and unlock your prosperity, abundance, and improve your relationships with this ebook. Link in the pinned comment. Decisions and consequences. Embarking on the reflection about decisions and their inevitable consequences, we are invited to contemplate life as an intricate tapestry, woven with the threads of the choices we make at every moment. In this scenario, each decision, no matter how insignificant it may seem, carries the weight of shaping our destiny, intertwining with the fate of others in a complex and unpredictable dance. It is crucial to recognize that the responsibility of our choices falls upon our shoulders, a reminder that we are the architects of our own reality. The freedom of choice, while empowering, is also a beacon that highlights the importance of careful reflection before we chart our paths. Each decision is a stroke on the canvas of our existence, with the power to alter the landscape irreversibly. However, despite the seriousness that decision-making requires, there is beauty in impermanence and the ability to redirect our trajectories. The possibility of changing the ending of our story lies not only in the major choices, but also in those small daily decisions that, when added together, can lead to significant transformations. This understanding offers us a liberating perspective. We are not bound to the previous chapters of our narrative. Popular wisdom teaches us that it is by choosing that we learn to choose. Therefore, it is through the consequences of our choices, whether positive or challenging, that we gain the clarity and strength necessary to move forward. Each outcome is a lesson, an echo of the past that guides us in the present and illuminates the future. Recognizing and accepting the consequences of our actions is an act of courage and integrity, an essential step in the journey of self-awareness and personal growth. Thus, as we reflect on the impact of our decisions, let us be guided by introspection and full awareness of the reverberations that our choices can cause. May we embrace uncertainty with confidence, knowing that while we cannot predict the future, we have the power to influence it through our actions. And may, at the end of this introspective journey, we look back not with regret, but with the serenity of those who knew how to choose with heart and mind in harmony, forging an authentic path aligned with our deepest values. Gratitude and contentment. Imagine yourself on a journey, not through the vast landscapes of the world, but across the vast and intricate terrain of your own life. Each step, a choice, each choice, a story to be told. Today, I invite you to explore 3 fundamental pillars that can transform this journey: self-awareness, conscious decisions, and the art of cultivating gratitude and contentment. Let's begin with self-awareness. As Socrates said, "Know thyself." This ancient maxim is the foundation upon which we build the temple of our existence. It's not just about knowing what we like or dislike, but understanding our depths, our strengths, weaknesses, and above all, our intrinsic worth. It's an invitation to embrace who we are, with all our imperfections, and recognize that at the core of our being lies a unique beauty, worthy of love and acceptance. Moving forward, we encounter the domain of decisions and their consequences. Every choice we make is like throwing a stone into a calm lake. The ripples spread, affecting not only our path but those around us. As Robert Frost aptly put it, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. I encourage you to make decisions not hastily, but with reflection and awareness, recognizing the power that each choice holds to shape the course of our lives. Last but not least, gratitude and contentment. We live in a world that constantly seduces us with the promise of more things, more success, more happiness. But as Marcel Proust reminds us, the real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. Gratitude allows us to see the world and our lives with these new eyes, recognizing the beauty and abundance that already exist. Cultivating gratitude is choosing to focus on what we have, not on what we lack, finding joy and contentment in the daily blessings that we often take for granted. Therefore, as we navigate the sometimes turbulent waters of life, may we seek self-awareness, make conscious decisions, and cultivate an attitude of gratitude and contentment. Remember, life is not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And in every step of this journey, there is an opportunity to grow, learn, and find joy. Work and dedication. Diving into the journey of work and dedication is like embarking on an adventure without a map, where passion is the compass that guides steps towards the unknown. It's an invitation to embrace work not as a burden, but as an authentic expression of what burns in the chest, a flame that illuminates the path to the realization of the most audacious dreams. Imagine for a moment that each workday is a brushstroke on a blank canvas. Initially, these marks may seem random, shapeless, or purposeless. However, with persistence and dedication, the lines begin to intertwine, creating contours that give life to a unique masterpiece. This process is not without challenges. There will be days when the storm of doubts and uncertainties will try to extinguish the flame of passion. But it is precisely in this struggle with adversity that character is forged, like iron in the fire. Passion for work is what propels us to go beyond the ordinary, to explore uncharted territories in search of new achievements. When we nurture a love relationship with our professional activity, each obstacle overcome, each small progress, becomes a source of satisfaction and pride. It's not just about reaching goals and objectives, but about appreciating every step of the journey, recognizing that, in the grand scheme of things, true success lies in the growth and learning that accompany constant effort. I encourage everyone, therefore, to dive headfirst into the sometimes turbulent waters of dedication to work. Allow passion to be the beacon that guides your actions, illuminating the path even on the darkest nights. Do not fear setbacks, for it is they that sculpt resilience and strength, indispensable attributes in the pursuit of excellence. Remember that every success story is also a narrative full of failures, mistakes, and new beginnings. It is these episodes, often invisible to the eyes of others, that give authenticity to each person's journey. So, embrace your passions with all your strength and dedication, aware that it is in perseverance and hard work that not only extraordinary results are forged, but above all, extraordinary individuals. Thank you for accompanying me this far. Subscribe to the channel and share this video with those seeking a more balanced and meaningful life. May you all be with the Creator.